Welcome back to In and Around North Bay, and if you follow us on Instagram, you may have noticed that we've not been in the North Bay of California for a couple of weeks. In fact, we took a big family road trip out into some of the desert states of Utah and Nevada and Arizona, as well as going up into the Pacific Northwest, and I wanted to share some of that with you. In fact, this very first stop, this is just off Highway 80 in and around Truckee, California, right as about you're going to cross into Nevada and Reno. And there's a great trail, the Glacier Meadow Loop Trail. That's just a nice way to get out of the car, get the family out to enjoy some of these beautiful sights. You'll notice that there's a lot of memorials and plaques to the Donner Party, the party that was stuck in these mountains as they were pioneers moving westward, and understandably some really bad things happened to them, but there's some great history around here if you're interested in that. In addition, we stopped a little bit further into Nevada in Winnemucca at the Humboldt Museum. And this is an excellent museum. It is free, so it's something you could just stop right off Highway 80 and drop in. And they have a great spread of pioneer relics, of information about this region and this area. They have natural history. It's just a really wonderful museum. Definitely one that you want to stop on if you are driving westward on 80. If you're a car fanatic, they have an amazing basement just full of classic cars. Everything from the very early days of the automobile all the way up into the 1940s, 1950s, some of those just classic American cars. And on the grounds of the museum, they have an old restored church from the pioneer time period, as well as a general store that they've renovated, that they've made it much more like a museum, an experience that you can walk your kids through. Definitely things that you're going to want to get out of the car and enjoy when you are here in Winnemucca, Nevada. And this last spot I'm going to show you, this is outside of the museum. They have some rusted out cars, obviously not in the best of condition, but it is nice to see that they've labeled them all. You understand which kind of car and what era it's from. It's just a nice thing for the kids to be able to walk around and take a look at. And this whole museum, it sits on a hill looking out over the city. It's just a great place to stop, as I've said before. So until next time.